Primer is going to give your face a nice finish, fill in pores, and it's going to help your makeup last long. Okay? So what I'm going to do is start applying it to this T-zone first, because those are usually the areas that start to sweat first. I'm just going to rub it into the skin real gently. And you don't need a lot of it. You have any particular place on your face that's oily? No? Okay, I'm going to put a little bit on your eyes as well.
So what if you were oily?
What if you're oily?
Yeah.
I would just say you can use a primer. You can use more of it, like a dime size amount, and just rub it into your face. Your face may look a little milky, but that's okay. Primer is not going to be the exact color of your skin. Once you put your foundation on, your foundation will even out your skin tone. Okay? I'll put a little bit on your eyebrows. Real pretty eyebrows.
She had to make a phone call real quick.
From here, look like she talking to Ben.
Well, you know, I don't. She got my phone. I know she's making a phone call. I don't know. At least I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna let that sit in on her skin, and then I'm going to eyebrows.
Who is Ben? Ben said he don't know who he is. Is he a part of this?
Who is Ben? Yeah, Ben is. I told him.
Sandy.
What's Ashley doing? Oh, she talking.
No, it's okay. Okay, so as you see today, she already has naturally fuller brows, but I'm going to intensify that some. And so that's why one of the reasons I told you guys don't worry about if you have little hair growing in, just it'll be fine. And so she already has a natural arch here, so I'm gonna make it a little bit higher.
What color is that you using? You using brown or?
I'm using a brown, but I'm gonna use actually two different colors. I'm gonna use this. This is a dark brown. You can take a peek at it if you want. The dark brown, and then it has like a natural black.
I don't really know how to use it.
So the first color that you see is a wax, and the other two colors are powders. And you can pass that around, and you can get that in the video.
Hold on, let me see.
That in the video. And this is just the same thing, except it's a different color. This is a natural black.
Stop.
To get through off guard, it's supposed to be natural.
I mean, I gotta.
Okay. Like he did us, huh?
Yeah, you can pose for your natural.
That's not natural. I mean,
Natural. Y'all supposed to be paying attention to chances.
yeah.
I'm not
okay.
in. Y'all don't have to pay attention. I don't like attention.
You got plenty of it now. You want to get a video too? Oh, okay. I know you did.
I know.
That's the natural.
That's the thing I want you guys to keep in mind while I do her makeup is that this makeup isn't going to be your everyday makeup or even a makeup that you would wear to an event. Since you're going to, DeMarcus, he's going to be using a lot of photography and most likely a lot of flash photography that tends to wash out the makeup on your face. So what I'm going to do to her after I do her eyebrows is start to add definition to her face to make her face look really defined and so that you can see it through those pictures that once he prints them or has them on Facebook or whatever.
So, how are we supposed to do that?
She's like,
I mean, ourselves.
Like, you're not going to be here, so I'm like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, basically, like, okay, for a regular person like me that just gets up in the morning, puts on some makeup, and heads out the door. Like, if I need to do a little bit more, because I will tell you this, I don't have primer at home.
Okay.
So, I got some primer. I didn't have primer. If I was a person that didn't have primer and I didn't have, what would be the basic things that I need to do?
Are you looking for alternative to primer or alternative?
Like if you just don't have it. Yeah.
Have milk and magnesia at home?
Yes. What is it?
What is magnesia?
That's what they put in
Molly
lotion.
said.
Use that as primer. Take a little bit. You take it like on a
Tummy problems.
Yeah.
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 Accident?
And what
Y'all ruining it.
I do have some primers because the brother always got me into it, but I don't know.
They might.
I don't see a difference.
Well, yeah, I
You prime it, no problem.
You won't see a
All right.
difference
Well,
in
we're
everything.
gonna be another makeup artist
flash
here.
hits,
And I told you there will be some
you will see a
people
difference.
that will be there.
I think I did it for the
their whole thing.
I
So I can
let
tell her
you
in particular that you're gonna
From the
need
ankle
the whole
down,
thing.
how
Just
it's
think
washed
a
out.
clean face, moisturize. Moisturize.
Like an angry housewife.
That's why when you used to cleanse your face. Water, soap, okay. Water.
It's like soap, ivory.
Last year.
I mean, I can make my thing on.
I just be doing stuff.
More, but like I'm here.
So if I just wash that
Yeah.
off and like put some lotion on,
Yeah.
okay.
I like lotion. Yeah.
I want to.
I'm talking about something special.
Moisturize like
Lotion. You can use lotion. Yeah, I use some type of cream. Anything like that. Yeah, I was going to my purse looking for mine to show you my lotion. This is a special one.
no.
Okay.
Jergens.
Yeah, whatever you're usually using, if you're not using anything different, you don't want your skin to start reacting different. Whatever you usually use,
Gonna show every
do that.
spot, so you want to make sure that makeup is much higher.
So what I'm doing now is taking
saying,
powder
I'm saying,
and setting her
are you
face.
Oh, okay.
No, but yeah, I feel.
Alright, so she's going under the eyebrows.
I should start using. I mean, I'll use
Because the ladies are gonna want to access it, so I don't know how they can get it or.
I put it on my website.
I mean, I think the girl that's
Yeah, I
gonna do
probably
the makeup,
because
she
it's kind
probably
of long.
You only have 15
Cause I
seconds.
had no plan on doing my own at all. I was gonna let you.
And that's not gonna be
I was just gonna
Wait. Exactly.
So,
I do my own makeup.
was she gonna do some of their makeups, like all of it? She was saying like she don't.
Cause I don't have foundation. I don't wear it cause I don't usually need it. So it's like.
Okay, so what I'm going to need you guys to do that you don't have and everything, write your
Somebody at
name,
the door?
take this shit off. But write your name on a sheet of paper and say if you want your makeup to be done at the shoot, or if you're gonna do it at home and you just need touch-ups, just do that. Write on a clean sheet, please.
On a clean sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Need makeup done. Yeah. I mean, cause I'm saying when you get into details like that, like I don't do that stuff at home.
Yeah, definitely. You might want to just put everybody's name down.
Babe, that's what I thought. Everybody
Put my name down there.
Alright.
See, I don't take that long with my eyebrows. I'm
What are
talking
you
about
applying
what?
now?
Shoot.
That's it.
Like just look
You have
at
that
it.
reference.
Oh,
What you applying now?
Okay, what I did, I applied the wax to her eyebrows, and then I've already used the powder. The lighter powder you use for the head of the brow, and the darker powder
Let me see that.
you use for the
see it.
It looks good.
Your face
It looks
is
good.
white. What might get in that video?
Got to
You want
be.
to?
Like, yeah.
You want to write it down too? Or you want to do
Cinematography, man. Put me on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube page.
I was looking
Yeah,
at
you too?
I would put down there 'cause I still be putting that on.
We forget.
Pick that up. I have to watch.
I just got to change up my
Anybody else
life.
want
Like
to?
just.
on
Well, I've
camera
been in New
and you know
York, like
how it would
the
look if you
one
did.
in Brooklyn.
Okay,
I used to
all right.
walk here and all that.
I get to
Yeah,
it.
I've been to Canada. I went to Canada. Yes, this one I did.
It'll be
This is a foundation.
the website.
And see, I didn't have her exact shade.
So you made one.
So I made one. And
You're good to go, right?
We ain't gonna talk about how long. We ain't gonna talk about how long.
More hours.
Few years. Huh?
You're
What you talking about?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm mad our whole conversation on this video. I just looked up the whole conversation.
I mean, y'all.
You broke up
I mean,
If somebody really take time,
Mike got stuff.
if somebody really take time to get to the
I mean,
I mean, there's nothing more than reality show.
Hey, Mike, make sure you can hear Chances.
so what are you doing now, Chances?
what I'm doing now is I'm putting the her first foundation layer
Mhm.
on, and it's just a really light layer. I didn't have her exact shade of foundation, so what I did was took one that's a little bit darker than her and one that's a little bit lighter than her, and I mixed it together. As you can see, it matches her face perfectly now. So I'm blending this in the skin. I know it takes us a little bit.
So
Stop laughing, Tamara.
Is that a powder?
No, this is a liquid foundation.
Liquid.
Liquid.
So you put the liquid on first.
I'm putting the liquid on first.
Okay.
Alright.
And lighter than your color.
No.
That's what you said.
I didn't have one that was exactly her color, so
Oh,
I
so
took
you
this
did.
one that's a little bit lighter, this one that's a little bit darker than her, and I just mixed it together. Alright, but it matches her perfectly now. And so as you see, it's just a really light layer, and you can still see her skin through, you know, it's not cakey or anything like that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take two concealers, one that's lighter than her, one that's darker than her. What this is going to do is really add definition to your face. You hold this for me. Why this is important, as Angela wanted me to explain to you guys, is that when you put foundation on your face, it automatically makes your face look flat. Because even though it evens your skin out, your skin is going to be even all over. And you naturally have darker spots in your skin. And not because of age, but just naturally how your skin is. So what I'm doing is adding that definition back into her face, but actually her skin is going to be smooth as well. So when DeMarcus, when he takes the camera and he shoots at it, and the light hits, the light is going to hit on certain areas, and the shadows on her face are going to draw back that light, and it's going to make her face come out very pretty in the photos.
So it's going to highlight the good parts and it's going to downplay the problem areas.
Exactly.
So chin areas, things like that, they'll look
Yeah, a little
slimmer.
double chin, we
Yeah.
can slim that down.
Yeah, all that
All that
stuff.
kind of
you know.
Snap.
We can't do that kind of stuff.
I mean, that's kind of
I didn't even know
Actually,
we
deceitful to me.
Yeah.
feel like,
I think I be seeing that on Instagram.
oh man.
When you see them at the assembly, be like,
Is that the same
I'm like, I'm gonna do a congregation. I know, right? You go to a congregation like, hold on, what's so and so?
somebody be and I be like,
That's why they be in the
you
same
look like your
room
profile
picture.
picture. Like,
They know how to work
No,
the
no, not
angle.
that side. Give me from this side right here. Okay, there you go.
my good side.
That's why they be. Don't put a flash on it. No. Let it sit like that.
Now see, I think I be going all wrong with the concealer, cause mine don't do that.
Well, now,
I don't even know what this is.
Tiffany, what's wrong now? What'd you say?
My concealer, like, you can't really see it once. I mean, I don't really see it like that.
Okay, now there's
like
a few.
that. You know how you
Yeah.
see it's lighter and stuff.
You have a concealer that matches your skin tone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. It's good to go over your foundation and cover blemishes and things in that area. This concealer I'm using here is strictly to highlight her face. So that's why I'm using a lighter color. But if I was going to go in and take, like, let's say if she had, like, acne or anything, I would take it and kind of control it on those areas, you know, so it would be even on her face.
Okay.
All right?
Chief Talia.
Okay, you want to see?
I can't even see. I don't know what I'm showing them.
I got you, dog.
So what kind of concealer is that?
This
Turn around,
is
Toya.
Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. If you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Turn to the other side.
You
To
know,
the other side. To the bad side.
No, the other bad
That
side.
like girl. Okay.
With her highlighting under the eyes like that, in the areas that she's doing, it's going to brighten the eyes up, make the eyes pop more. And those dark circles you get,
I do that.
it's going to take away from that. So that's why it's important to highlight there. And if you notice, she's sweeping it in an upward motion that brings the eyes up, and that's going to help to brighten out the eye area so it doesn't look dark and sunken in.
Oh,
And it's actually going to lift
so
the
you need to
face.
go under the eyes, the nose, the forehead, and the chin.
So she's
Oh no,
she's on preparation for
You just set me up for failure, aren't you?
did that. So
I got you. I got you.
So us looking at it right now, we're like, oh,
Let me get
I'm sorry.
but it's for the light. It's for the camera.
Just like when you look at pictures
I mean, I
of
know.
celebrities, you see them without makeup, you're like, oh my goodness, she looks so different without makeup. Well, that's because they're on stage. They got that stage quality makeup, so when the light hits them, when they're sweating, when they're dancing, they can still look good.
Okay.
That's why I go to Ulster, so I using some coupons.
So they put enough on to last.
Yeah.
I use my coupon there.
said it look art.
Who, Michaela?
If you know somebody,
Who?
nobody.
This is not the same girl out there.
I mean, it's some women work there. You know somebody
She
else.
wasn't there. She was.
So yeah, I called Mike.
Michaela, Caitlin.
Wait a minute.
What's her name? Jeff wife worked there too. She do facials though.
Just Mason.
That's about it.
Alright, you guys want to see it once it's all blended out? It's blended into the skin.
Okay, let's
I'm going to go back with another layer that's a little bit lighter than the first layer I put on.
Kelsey.
As you guys see,
Gotta
I
get
use
'em.
my hand as my palette. I use that because it actually warms up the product, so it's easier to apply to the skin.
Okay.
I do that, but I didn't know
Professional
how.
self.
I mean, I
I'm
didn't know
talking
how.
about.
I do it, but I didn't know.
You just did it because it was convenient, right?
Put on a bed of hot water.
There's a few dots of this.
And is that a different color?
Yeah, this is a lighter color.
Rodney, you
The
the man.
lighter color. And I focused it in on more areas
Mhm.
so you have that graduated effect. You know, when the light hits, it's not just white and then black, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lighter color and it smooths out into your skin tone.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I might need to have subtitles for this. What's that sponge?
Behind the scenes.
This is a beauty blender. And as you see the shape of it, how it's
It's like a
gathered at the ends, you know, like a football, is easier to blend out in the eye area.
I'm poking out.
learn something too.
What?
Hallway.
Hey, Rob. Next week I'm gonna come on all do it up, boy. Oh my bad. I'm like, man, I got my oh my bad.
It's like, it's crazy.
What do I need?
Alright.
Got my Estee Lauder
Look at
on, boy.
Talea's face.
Now she look like normal Talea.
But
She ain't got crazy yet.
Alright, so I'm
Like
gonna
a
go back
vein
in
in
with
the
a little more
forehead.
foundation.
What?
But I'm not going to cover those areas I just did. I'm not. So I'm not going to touch the bridge of the nose. I'll do the side of the nose. I'll do this side. I'll do the side of the temples. I'll do everything like that. But I will not touch those areas under the eyes that I've highlighted on the forehead and on the chin. Alright?
Okay. You say so.
And that's another liquid, right?
Yeah, this is just her liquid foundation for her skin tone.
Is that the same one that you did?
That's the same
first
one I
time?
did the
Okay.
first time. So I'm just going in with another layer. And I'm doing small layers. You don't want to do a whole glob. That's just going to make your face look cakey. You want to do a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and just blend it into the skin. I know a few people have inboxed me about this shoot and everything, and a lot of people talk about Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Monroe. Fun fact, for Marilyn Monroe, it took her 3 hours to get her makeup done.
Wow.
3 hours to put a face
She
on.
don't really look like she have a lot of makeup on. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's,
Like,
I mean,
it took 3 hours.
well,
You know,
knowledge, Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
That's your favorite argument.
Well, I know she white. You got a point.
Now you know what I'm finna say. So you trying to say because she white, she need makeup, she's gonna look good regardless?
Hey,
Or
y'all don't
you
want to
trying
be able to.